Hey, what's up? This is Alex Chu. Today I want to talk to you about asthma. Man, yesterday cause I've been out of asthma symptom for almost 2 months without medication, no inhaler, nothing. You know, cause see, I'm an inventor. I'm an inventor of the immortality rings. Yeah, these are my immortality rings. If you wear them, you stop aging. You don't age anymore. Yeah, you can stay. Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. Yeah. You can basically stay this way. You know, you can stay young forever. It's physically young forever. You don't age, and I got a patent in 1999, and I was on the Daily Show. I've been selling it for almost 20 some years. You know, if you're interested, you know, go check out my website, which is at livemuchlonger.com. You know, just like what it says right there, livemuchlonger.com. Anyway, today I want to tell people about asthma. See, because I'm an inventor and I'm sort of like a daredevil. You know, I do a lot of things I use my own body as a guinea pig. And during this one experiment, I put magnetic coil on top of my head. You know, during sleep, I hang that coil thing, so it stops right on top of my head, and I think it's because the magnetic pulses is too strong, and it emits fume. You know, it has like smoke. You know, and I breathe the smoke, and probably there's lead inside. There's probably lead contamination and. Ever since I got asthma, you know, and my asthma has gotten so bad that it's like I was considering, you know, what do you call those things? Thermoplasty. Oh, bronchial thermoplasty. I was considering it because it was getting so bad. It's like I'm getting asthma attack like almost all of the time. You know, I mean, I don't dare to sleep at night. You know, if you have asthma, you know, if you have like serious asthma. You know, the moment you lie down, okay, it's like you lie down, you're okay right now. But then when you lie down, and then like half an hour later, you get this, and then you felt the itch in your throat, and then you wake up, you start coughing, cough, and then you feel the asthma kicking in. Then then suddenly you just can't, and then throughout the whole night, you know, you're like that. You can't sleep, you can't do anything. You know, you can't sleep, you can't, and then you're basically staying awake on your bed, but you're tired. You know, you don't want to wake up and drink coffee or watch TV. You're so tired, you just keep lying there, and yeah, it sucks, man. And back in the days, I get that all the time, like almost every night. You know, so I'm so afraid of falling asleep, and then sometimes when asthma kick in, it would take like almost 2 weeks for the asthma to die down, you know. So for the entire 2 weeks, I don't want to speak to anybody. I don't even want to pick up a phone because it's like I can barely breathe. How can I even talk to people on the phone, right? So I've been very, very secluded, you know, because of. But then I kept on working on my invention, you know. I never forgot about my invention, and Eventually, it's like I started to make these machines that they're basically based on capacitors. Just I don't know. You see those capacitors inside this machine, and what I do is I put this machine near my head, like 2 feet away from my head during sleep. Okay, they're like 2 feet away from my head during sleep, you know. And then I put them on my bed. I sleep on a king size bed, so I just basically put them on my bed like this. And what happened is this capacitor eventually fixed the injury inside my throat, you know. See, when you have asthma, you have injury in your throat. What happened is there's some kind of tear. There's some kind of tear in your throat or in your air pipe, you know. And these tears, they become sensitive. You know how when you have a scar, you know, like you have a scar somewhere, like on your chin or somewhere. And when you touch it, it's super sensitive. It's like it's extra sensitive, you know. Like when you touch it, it hurts, you know. That's, you know, people with asthma, they have tears, you know. They have tears in their in the throat area, and it's like super sensitive. It's like if you eat the wrong foods, if you breathe the wrong air, sometimes you're walking and somebody's cutting the grass. Damn, that could trigger your asthma. When somebody's cutting the grass, or you walk on a street that has lots of air pollution, that has lots of smog. And then people with asthma, they have to, for example, I'm careful of what I eat. Like tomato, no tomato sauce, nothing. And you cannot eat rice. It depends on people. Some people cannot eat wheat. I cannot eat rice. I cannot eat spaghetti wheat. Anyway, spaghetti and tomato. That's a no for me. And then peanuts. With people with asthma, you eat peanuts. That's a death penalty, man. If you eat some peanuts, that's a guarantee that you're gonna get some asthma attack at night. What else you cannot eat? Me, basically, it's like I try to stay away from sausages, like hot dogs, I mean, I love hot dogs, but ever since I got this asthma thing, but ever since the machine, this machine started to work, right now I got the right capacitors and everything in it, and it starts to work. And when it starts to work, it started to patch up my scars inside my throat. So right now my asthma is, I could. So I'm like asthma free, for almost 2 months, and it's like I don't have to inhale. There's no inhaler, no medication, nothing. I'm just like. No medication, for all this time, and so I started to try different foods that I should not try before. For example, like hamburger. I started to cook myself hamburger. The minced beef. I started to eat many other things that I didn't dare to eat before. Because when you have asthma, if you eat something wrong, like too oily, or I don't know, it's just weird. As people with asthma, it's like there's so many foods that you cannot eat. Back in the days, I eat some hamburger, just cook some raw beef, right? Minced beef, and I get asthma. I get asthma attack at night, and the asthma attack might last a whole week or even 2 weeks. I was really afraid. I don't dare to go to restaurants. But then. After the machine, right, it started to patch up the scars in my throat, and I started to try different foods now. So it's kind of cool. Now I could eat hamburger, but I still don't recommend hamburger, because what happened is the raw beef, it also has lots of cholesterol, and if you have like poor vision and stuff, when you eat that stuff, your head start to hurt, your forehead start to hurt, and it could blur your vision a little bit. And oh shit. But anyway, I start to try out different foods after I got the machine. After I had the machine, adjusted, and it started to work now. And so I try hamburger meat. It's okay. I try some hot dogs. It makes my asthma flare a little bit, but not to a level that I start to get attack. No. And then I don't dare to try peanuts. Oh, that stuff is fast, man. That you eat that, wow, you get asthma like almost instantly. Yesterday I tried spaghetti. Okay, spaghetti, the noodle, and then lots of spaghetti sauce. I regret it. Last night I started feeling the asthma coming, and I started to feel, I started to wheeze. I'm not wheezing right now, but last night I was wheezing a little bit. But then it never get to that level. I thought, oh shit, last night I was lying on my bed. I was thinking, oh shit, I'm dead. Damn, I cannot breathe for the next 2 weeks. I'm dead. Oh fuck. But then eventually it subsided. And then I felt the jolt in my throat. So it's basically fixing up the injury, So I'm like, oh, thank God. And then today I woke up, I'm okay. This morning I woke up. Oh, I felt normal, so I could actually I still could do a little talk show right here. Thank God. But no, I'm not gonna try that spaghetti sauce anymore. I'm not gonna try spaghetti and the noodle anymore. Because spaghetti is it's tomato sauce, right? That stuff is tomato sauce is extremely bad for asthma. And people. I see a lot of videos. Those Indians, they make videos. Yeah, drink garlic milk. Drink garlic milk. It cures your asthma. Hey, be careful, man. When you have asthma and garlic and onion, they could trigger your asthma. If you are, if your asthma is pretty serious, they could actually trigger your asthma. And people with inhalers, people who always spray inhalers. I mean, the rescue inhalers. Those things are very dangerous. You know why? Because when you have asthma attack, when you have inflammation, it's because you have some kind of scar inside your throat, And then when you spray the inhaler, the inhaler contains albuterol. It basically dies down your inflammation by attacking your immune system, right? But your scar is still there. It's not healing the scars, So what happened is, when you spray the rescue inhalers, suddenly you think you're okay. And you start to eat harmful foods like tomatoes and peanuts and all these garlic and onion, and then you pretend, or sausages or bacon or even potato chips. So potato chips have a lot of sulfite. I remember I walk in the store, I bought some potato chip, I ate it, I ate like only 3-4 of them, and then I got an asthma attack, just like instantaneously, like right there I got an asthma attack, So when you have the inhaler with you, right, you start to think you're superior, you spray them all the time, and then, yeah, it kills your immune system, so you don't get the inflammation, and then you start to eat those bad foods that's very bad for asthma. Those foods actually, it deepens your scar. It tears up your scar a lot more, So what happened? The scar becomes bigger, and you don't notice it because your immune system is shut off by the chemical, Then when the chemical is over, when the chemical, the effect of the chemical is over, your asthma suddenly will kick in, and sometimes the inflammation is so bad it's like it stops you from breathing, and then you have to go to the hospital, or it might even cause death. It might even cause you to die. That's the reason why those rescue inhalers are very dangerous. I don't recommend people using that at all. Honestly, people could use the maintenance inhaler. I don't know what you call it, the maintenance inhaler, the ones that you spray every day. It doesn't matter if you have asthma or not. Like, you wake up in the morning, you spray, you spray like 3 times a day, those kind of thing. Those are okay, but those are very bad for your skin, They're very bad for your hair, and they're bad for your eyes, because most of them are steroids, and steroid, it gives you, you go blind, eventually when you age, you go blind, you get glaucoma, and it basically, it fucks up your eyes, you can't, then you start to see little spots, like, spots floating around, and eventually, the spot is so big that you cannot even read the letters, because it's always blocking the letters. It almost happened to me, but I fixed it. I fixed my glaucoma with the machine, Anyway, yeah, today I'm running out of time. I just want to talk about my machine. If you're interested in my machine, go to my website, okay, which is livemuchlonger.com, or just go to cellrealignment.com. It's called Cell Realignment, okay, or just go to livemuchlonger.com. My machine is there, Anyway, I'll talk to you later. Please like my video or subscribe, or I talk about interesting subjects once in a while. I don't have like a specific subject, just whatever I feel like talking, I talk. Alright, talk to you later. Bye.